Hello, welcome back to Retro Renovations.
Today we are going on an adventure.
We're going to explore a bit more of the Wilts and Berks Canal. You can visit their website, or if you Google Wilts and Berks Canal Trust, it is WBCT, Wilts and Berks Canal Trust. There's an interactive map, you can follow all the route, new and old. So we're going somewhere we've not been before, the restored section in Wotton Bassett, near Templars Fairs, I believe. So Jackie boy, gonna go for a walk? He's all strapped in, we're ready to go.
Yeah, he has got a proper universal dog harness strapped in.
See you in a bit.
Retro renovations do not go away.
I never thought in the wildest dream I'd see you again. Never dreamed about nothing else other than you. I always thought I'd be waiting in vain, but suddenly there you were. Never thought it'd be easy to feel you in my arms, but now we're here and I'm all in, and I wonder about you, 'cause I can stay till the morning, stay till the dawn, but just hold me now. I wanna be so much better whenever you're around. I wanna say something clever to get in your mind, 'cause right now we're not together and I lose my way then. Oh, I feel so much better whenever you're around, whenever you're around. Yeah, yeah, whenever you're around, whenever you're around.
So you join us on this very, very wet day. It's a bit wet. It's beautiful. You would have seen by now some captions of the swan on the water, and you can see all the rain behind the swan. Absolutely magical. This place is lovely. I think it goes on for about 2 miles. So we're just going to walk up it and see what else we find. And there's a train track runs beside.
And just for foxes afloat, train!
Isn't it ironic that train lines run alongside canal lines? Let's see what else we find. What you found, Peggy?
Water lilies.
Water lilies?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
So we've got the new bench
New bench.
next to the old.
The old bench.
And if you have a look over there, it narrows underneath the bridge.
Yeah. So is that original narrow?
I would say so.
'Cause that looks like original bridge embankments, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that's the
I would
original.
say the bridge itself's been rebuilt. New brick. But the narrow
Original.
I would say is original.
Original canal. Gimbal's having a fit. And new bridge. Is there something under the bridge? No, just brickwork. Good brickwork though. Very nice. And onwards we go. I often wondered as a child the greatness of Isambard Kingdom Brunel, and I'm not dissing him in any way, but I often wondered how did he get through the landscape so good, you know, how all that planning and so on. Well, the route was already here. A lot of the railways follow the canal network. Railway? Canal. So the problem you had was, and the people in the old days must have known, putting their boats along here and seeing these trains hurtling by. Yeah, if you're going to take 2 to 3 days to get somewhere with your goods, and the train is going to hurtle by and get it there within a few hours, obviously all those carriers, those suppliers, they're going to go with the train. It might have been a lot more expensive at the time, but which company are you going to choose? The one that gets it there in a few days, cheaper, or the one that gets it there in a few hours, or maybe just in the next morning? And that's partly, mostly, what killed this canal network. But thankfully, due to great volunteers and trust, it's coming back. Maybe as leisure purposes, surely. There are the odd 1 or 2 canal networks, the old barges that carry goods, but generally now they're for leisure purposes. But as I've been saying this, you've been hearing the bird song. So the canal network is a fantastic place for railway. Bug of the day. Railway. Fantastic place for nature, wildlife, and there is a lot of wildlife in the canals. There probably is wildlife around the trains, but more in the trees. I don't think the trains themselves do much for the environment.
Rain. He disappears.
Welcome to information about the restoration of the Wilts and Berks Canal at Chaddington Lock, Royal Wotton Bassett. This information was updated in November 2018. Please use other QR codes cited locally to find out more about this project. Looking eastwards towards Bynel Lane, you can see a section of the canal that has been restored by the volunteers of the Wilts and Berks Canal Trust. Work on the lock site started about 15 years ago, and the volunteer team took about 3 years to complete it. All that remained of the original lock was its foundations, the invert, so everything else you see, including the access bridge, was rebuilt to 21st century engineering standards. This lock was sometimes known as Summit Lock, as it lifts the canal water level to the original summit level of the canal, for those technically minded, 99.1 metres above ordnance datum. From here, going eastwards towards Swindon on the original Wilts and Berks Canal, there were no further locks until South Marsden, where the downhill journey started to the River Thames. The new route for the main line of the Wilts and Berks Canal around Swindon will mean further locks to climb the hill towards Coat Water and then descend through the new eastern villages. The North Wilts Canal will continue at the original summit level via Wichelstow to Swindon town centre. The lock here has been deliberately left without gates and operating paddle gear until this section of the waterway is ready for navigation. The Wilts and Berks Canal connected the Kennet and Avon Canal at Semmington near Melksham to Abingdon on the River Thames. This 52 miles of narrow waterway fully opened in 1810 and was mainly used to transport coal from the Somerset coalfields. A further canal, the North Wilts, was opened in 1819 to link Swindon to the Thames and Severn Canal at Cricklade. The Wilts and Berks was not commercially successful and was officially abandoned by Act of Parliament in 1914. Over the next 10 to 15 years, the Wilts and Berks Canal Trust and members of the Wiltshire, Swindon and Oxfordshire Canal Partnership are intending to complete the restoration of all 70 miles of this waterway to fully operational standards, as a leisure resource for local communities and a wildlife corridor to support endangered species like the water vole. You can walk in either direction from here along the towpath, which is a public right-of-way, to Marlborough Road, Royal Wotton Bassett westwards, or eastwards currently to Bynel Lane, and then along the towpath at Studley Grange. Eventually this dead end will lead to Hay Lane in Swindon when the final connecting section of towpath is completed. There's more about how you can help with this and other restoration projects on the Wilts and Berks Canal Trust website, www.wbct.org.uk.
Well, we was going to walk to the end of the track, past the Biffa site, just to the edge of Studley Grange, and I think we're about 100 yards away from that. But I'm going to turn the camera around now and I'm going to show you why we couldn't complete it. There's a family of swans, and the father swan does not want us to go past. We've tried a few times and the answer's no from wildlife, so we're going to leave them to it. We're going to head back. It's quite a long stretch, isn't it?
It's a very long stretch.
Well done to all the guys keeping it up, and we'll see you on the next one.